The average age of girls in a class of 42 students is 13 years. The average age of all the boys as well as the average age of 23 of the boys of the same class is 16 years. Which of the following could be the average age of the total students in the class? Now, this is a very good question based on the concept of weighted average. Now we know that average into quantity is equal to total. Now, in the first row, let's write down for girls. In the second row, we can write it down for boys. Now, the average age of girls in a class of 42 students. So, total, we know that there are 42 students. So, average of the girls is 13 years. And the average age of all the boys, as well as the average age of 23 of the boys of the same class, is 16 years. Now, we know that total there are 42 students in the class. Out of that, let's assume that B are boys and G are girls. Now, the final answer range we can easily find out just by knowing the concept of weighted average. Now, here, because of the data given, we can easily understand that B is greater than G. Why? Because it is given that there are 23 boys minimum. Now there are total students are 42. Out of that 23 are boys minimum. So the quantity of girls will always be less than the quantity of boys. So from this, we can easily get the answers range. So the average of averages, okay. So the final answer range will always be between the average of averages and the average of the bigger group. Now here the bigger group is of boys. So the range will be the average of averages will be 13 plus 16 upon 2 and the average of the bigger group is 16. So the range of the answer is between 29 upon 2 and 16. Now 29 upon 2 is nothing but 14.5. So the answer should be greater than 14.5 and less than 16. Now from the given options, there is only one option satisfying this criteria and that option is D. So answer is 15 can be the answer.